Well, good morning guys. It's Sunday the 15th today. And here is one of my trays that I had sown. Let me see. On the 3rd of April. And as you can see, the radish have went mental. Checking my little book and see what we have in here. The second, if you can see, the second row is spinach. No sign of the red sunflowers on 2 of those 4 plug plants, and no sign of the rose and bloom either. And moving along to the 4th one as green courgettes, there's no sign of them either. But these last 2 sets of plugs, we have the flowering flax and the Romanesco, and they seem to have went mental as well. Into this container here guys, I bought from Lidl's. Now I wish I'd bought more. I bought 2 of them, and it's got the self-watering system, so when the wee gauge obviously goes up or down, you know if you need to refill it through that little tub there. I actually wanted these and I was going to put them upstairs outside each bedroom window, because of great big windowsills up there, and fill them with flowers. That's why I'm saying I wish I'd gotten 2 of them. Now I've looked in my book, there's no name. These radishes that have popped up just now are like a pink and white. It's I got them downtown, French variety. So they are what's sprouting here, and that's what will be going in. And depending if I've got room or not, I will be planting these radish giganto or gigante that I had sown last year, and they're absolutely lovely, but they come in a seed tape. So I'll try and get these first ones in and try and leave a space in the middle, and then I will sow some of these hopefully in the middle. So let's go, if I've got room. Where is my little dibber I brought out? Let me see. Let me see. There it is. There we are. So the soil is slightly dry. Compost, sorry. But as I said, there's a wee tray at the bottom filled with holes, and it waters the plants for you, which is excellent. I really did just need 2. Well, I thought I needed 2. I'll try and get these out because they were bought specifically. Now there's the radish there. So gently does it. They're an awful length. So that was the 3rd. Oh, hello birdies. So that's the length they are. So I'm going to try and put them down as deep as it comes up to the first leaf. I'll show you in a wee momento. There we go, another nice one. Yes, I think we're actually going to have room to put the other variety in the seed tape in the middle, which will be fandabidozy, and then that's us got a little successional sowing going on. In you go. This is all I'll be showing today guys. No more videos until Tuesday or Wednesday, I would think. Now it's been nice today, but we're still to get showers today. But I'm going to spend today and tomorrow getting stuck into the dreaded housework, as my house is killy-cranky and really needs a seeing to. Myself and Hannibal were out yesterday for his first day at dog socialising, agility and dog training class. It was 2 hours long and it was all in French, plus all the commands were in French. Most people, apart from one English lady, were all French. But it went down an absolute storm, and I am pleased to say I was dreading it, absolutely dreading it. There must have been about 30 dogs there, all at different stages of their training. And the President could not get away with how Hannibal did for almost 6 months. He'll be 6 months on the 24th of this month. And he simply could not get over how well he did. Every command he did to perfection. No attacking or trying to go near other dogs when the training was well underway, which was excellent. He even brought over another couple of the trainers to watch Hannibal doing specific things that we were to do yesterday. And I was like a proud mother, honest to God, I was like a proud mother. And if the French had the equivalent of a Blue Peter badge, I think yesterday I would have got it. So it was 2 hours long, thoroughly enjoyed it. The sun was absolutely roasting. It's placed up on top of a hill, and the sun beated down for the 2 hours that they were there, and as soon as it stopped and it was finished, the rain came on. So it was excellent, absolutely excellent. So hubby's home next week, and fingers crossed he'll be coming up with me, obviously, for that one. That one snapped, dearie me. And I'll get hubby to video myself and Hannibal doing his training. It was absolutely excellent. I was a wee bit dubious, slightly nervous to start with, and I got on with anybody. And I can sell snow to the Eskimos. I'm just that type of lassie. But nothing to be afraid of. And then you're tested at some point down the line. It's all a point system. And at the end you get a cup, a trophy cup, and also a bottle of wine and a certificate. That one snapped as well. So I am looking forward to carrying on. The President actually stopped and asked who's been training them up till now. And when I said myself, only myself, good job, Clarice, good job, very good job. So I was brimming from ear to ear when I left, honestly, absolutely brimming from ear to ear. And I really can't wait to get a video done so that I can let you see it. And as I said, there's different people on with their dogs on doing different different stages, should I say. And you want to see them. You want to see the ones that's in the next field. Rottweilers, Labradors, Alsatians, all sorts of different breeds of dogs, collies, blah blah blah, all jumping over these fences, up and down planks of wood. It's fantastic. So that's the stage we'll be at the end, with no lead at all. Now, before I joined, it did say that you were to take a muzzle, because Rottweilers have got to have muzzles on. Hannibal's never had a muzzle on yet until yesterday, and you would think he was getting killed. He really did not like it at all, but as soon as I went in, the secretary took it straight off him. There's not one dog up there at all with a muzzle on. And we all walk round one another's dogs in a line to start with. Do a couple of commands to make sure the dogs don't go near one another. and it was excellent, honestly, absolutely excellent, highly recommended, and it will be well worth the money. And talking about money, it is quite expensive, but at the end of the day, the dog is expensive. You've got to get the insurance for the dog, pay for insurance for your dog also. You have to get paperwork from our local council of our commune, which is called the Marie, and they give you paperwork. Then you have to verify it and check with the John Doms, the police, and let the John Doms know that you have got a Rottweiler. You have to carry all paperwork at all times with the dog when you're out, even if you're going shopping and it's just a short trip, in case you get stopped. So I'm not putting all that effort and money into Hannibal and not having them trained properly. Now there you go, there's your seed tape. We have got room, I don't know if you can see that, guys, we have got room in the middle. So the seed tape, just simply retrench, a small trench, put your seed tape in. Bumpy side, there's a side that's a wee bit flatter than the other side's a wee bit bumpy. And you actually just rip off as much or as little as you like. Oops. As you can see, they're spaced out. And we just pop them in there. Cover the trench up. Now, I know the water will come up from the bottom, but I think this is quite dry, this compost. I may just sprinkle a wee bit of water over the top, just so everything is well watered in. And unlike me, I do have a label. Oh dearie me, get me, eh? So we've got the red and white radish. That's what I've named it because there's no name on the French packet. And the other French variety is the radish gigante, sown on the 15th of the 4th, 18, and that's for the seed tape. So that's today's video, guys. I'll just give them a wee bit of a watering. Nice deep pot. I could throw almost all sorts of things in there. I'm actually thinking about throwing some of my cherry tomatoes in the other one, and hopefully, fingers crossed, Lidl gets these back in again. They were a £5, but they're well worth the money. So there we go, guys. That's us for today. Enjoy your Sunday, whatever you're doing. Until the next time, au revoir, toodle pip, and a byes.